Globally, we are running out of resources that are pivotal to our survival. In our lifetime, we may be faced with food and water shortage on a global scale. Developed countries are consuming resources at an astounding rate. One of the resources consumed daily is water. In this research paper, we focused on the global effects of using too much water. Developed countries use finite resources for comfort and not for sustainability. We consume more and more without properly replenishing, recycling, or reducing what we use. Fresh water has been a scarce resource for underdeveloped nations for years. Developed countries are just now starting to feel the discomfort and plight of their consuming behaviors. Today, more than 884 million people, or 1 out of every 8 persons, lives without safe or reliable access to this resource. Inadequate access to water is linked to malnutrition, underdevelopment, and geopolitical instability. And these problems will likely persist into the coming decades unless dramatically change our perception of this resource. Center for Strategic and International Studies, close quote. Soon this global water challenge will become a global water crisis if humans do not correct their consumption of this precious resource. Here we find a water canal by my house in Florence, Arizona. And as you can see, the water level has dropped by several inches and continues to drop day to day as consumption levels in the area continue to increase. Locally, we are doing our part to reduce, recycle, reuse this resource through water conservation efforts. My personal efforts may be small, but they impact my children and all the people I educate. I want future generations to have enough water to live and thrive. Affluential individuals use upwards of 660 gallons of water per day for their personal use and in the production of the products they consume, when only 13.2 gallons per person are required for survival. Close quote. Center for Strategic and International Studies. We propose that all industries investigate and develop water conservation programs that find ways to recycle, reuse, and reduce the amount of water that is consumed, whether that is in manufacturing, construction, maintenance, or individual use. It is our duty as industry leaders to provide education, resources, and lead by example to reduce our consumption of water. Whether it's a large-scale corporation investing in water conservation or local everyday individuals investing in sustainability, recycling, reusing, and reducing our water consumption will help alleviate water stress in communities around the globe. Educating individuals, corporations, and governments is a huge part of making a positive and lasting change. Water conservation and sustainability efforts will reach the highest expected outcome when globally ordinary people decide to make a difference.